my beauty squad. How you been? If you're new, it's your girl Jessica. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down at that corner or at that one, and that you got that bell turned on. That way you get notified for any and every video upload, because your girl uploads often. Plus, I go live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I also do premieres here and there. This is here and there because this will be a premiere. So, welcome everybody that's down in the chat. So happy to see y'all all. Y'all literally don't know how hard today is. Today marks 4 years that my brother got killed. And it's rough. It's rough. Trying to process everything. Losing our doggy yesterday. It's just a lot mentally. And so I like to keep myself distracted so I don't get upset. And the best way to do that is to chit chat about makeup. Also hate it because Mario has to work. Here it is, 7 days straight. He hasn't had a day off yet. It literally kills me to see him pushing himself so much, and like he is sore like no other, and it's just no break. They've had a really, really rough week at work, and for it to be a straight through, it really sucks. But today we are doing a palette tag. I know y'all have all seen these going around. I was actually tagged a while back by Barbara Beauty Bag. Thank you, Barbara. And then I saw a couple ladies posted up new ones yesterday. So I'm not sure if my questions matches Barbara's, but I went off of Becca's questions because I asked her so kindly just to send me her questions so I would have them right in front of me, and I wouldn't have to try to guess whatever they was, because I don't have TikTok. I don't plan on getting TikTok, but you know, I know that's like the trend now. My palette was very fun. I have a mess everywhere trying to go through my palettes to see which is what, but there are 13 questions. First, before I jump into that, I want to show y'all these nails that I got. I had a company actually reach out to me on my email, which is unusual because most of them, you know, they hit me up on IG. And they follow me here on YouTube. And they thought I would be interested in trying out their products, which are press-on nails. And they're actually really gorgeous. I had talked to them about close to a month ago, but these did come from China, so with everything going on, it takes a while to get shipped. And look at these. Like, can we just admire the design in them? Like, and then, so I got 3 pairs to try out a review for y'all. This video will be coming up really soon. I will grab up all the information I need so I can link everything down below for y'all, just in case y'all want to grab some up. These are really affordable as well, so that's the other good thing. I like these because they have the little French tip, but then also the design. You get 30 in a pack, and then the instructions are here on the back. Like, they have been through the weather, y'all. Like, poor nails. Look, this is what the mail people do to our precious cargo. Like, it just blows me away. Like, come on now. You can be a little bit more careful with certain things. There ain't no reason of tossing stuff. And I mean, I know they got it rough too, but really? Like, you guys squish my nails like that? I can't tell you how many packages I've got in that just look like trash. What did I do now? But I wrote it on a list because y'all know I'm forgetful. There's 13 questions. We're going to start with the first one. I do have some that will probably be more than in one category. And I do also have some that might be like multiple palettes. Now the first question is your newest palette. My 2 newest palettes that I just purchased are these 2 right here. It is the TNG Glisten Up for Pride Month. which I absolutely love. It's all shimmers, but it's gorgeous. And then Amarilla ABH palette. Now, the palettes that were gifted to me through my girl Kathleen was some Juvia's Place. I got a couple more Juvia's Place over here. I just didn't want to drag them all out because it was a mess. Trying to get everything out. So yeah. The oldest palette I have to my name is what Mario bought me. As most of y'all know, I don't have any old palettes just because I lost everything and everything was taken from me whenever we had a storm. So anything that I had and I had tried to put up, it only got taken. So this will be one of my oldest palettes right here. And you will be seeing this in another category as well. But this is the Violet Voss Sugar Crystals, along with my a Rustic Lab Dominique Cosmetics, and also my Benefit Huda Cheerleader palette. Those are my oldest. Literally, when I started this channel, those are the three I had. Most expensive palette. I actually sat here and I thought it was my Bloodlust, but it's not. It is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Wood palette. It's $60 because the Bloodlust was 50 something. So it was the Norvina, which this whole setup was actually $85. But, you know, it's not with just the palette. You get the glitters, the activator, the primer, and then the eyeliner, which I got taken out already. I need to just take all this out and set this aside. That way I don't pull this big boy out every time. But that is my most expensive. And then I think runner-up would be like this one and my Stila, and then my Bloodlust, of course. But look how pretty. But I know that was like on sale right now. Most affordable would be the one that I've purchased. The most affordable palette would be my Revolution palette. I paid $5.99 for this, so it won't bad at all. And I love the pigment in it. Like, it's a great palette, very affordable and a great palette. But then also this CoverGirl will probably be like in it too, but this was a gift, so I'm not sure how much Tara paid for it. But those would be the two most affordable palettes I got. And CoverGirl is a good brand too. Everyday palette. My everyday palette is a colorful palette. Y'all know that. It'd be my Jaclyn Hill, my... It's hard to say because I've never used one every day. The one I've used the most is this one, but of course it's my oldest. I could really use any of the Norvina palette could be an everyday palette. Also, this one right here, Pretty All Set. If you wanted any and every color, always you got it in my one bundle. It just really depends on what you feel. Let's see, this would be a really good travel palette right here. Just because it has it all. Let's see, what's next? Most colorful. This will be my most colorful palette. It has actually 83 shades in it, counting the blush, bronzer, and highlighter. But you have every color you need, literally. The most bold colors will be my paint palette. And This would be the best pigment, colorful palette. Of course. Yeah, no, I had to shut it off. You said it, yeah. Smallest palette, again, will be the CoverGirl. It's just a trio. I do have very few seagulls. I do not like seagulls that much. They have to be like a bob for me to actually keep them. Now this J-Cat seagulls are awesome that I had got from Busy Beauty a while back. This Maybelline shade is a really good neutral shade, but these are bomb. That's why I have those. And I have a couple of Ipsy ones that whenever I was in Ipsy. And then my Kat Von D. And then this is, I believe, Beauty single that I absolutely love to shimmer on. Like I said, it has to be bomb for me to keep it as a single. Most of the time I do. If I grab up a single, I just pass it on. Same as like a little trio like this. Just because I always use more than just 3 colors. I use like 5. Biggest palette, again, would be, as in packaging, My Bloodlust. As in colorful wise, I'm pretty all set because it has 80 some shades in it. I don't have another palette that beats this or comes close to this. But as a packaging, My Bloodlust and My Blood Sugar and My Blue Blood, those are the most bold packaging. Other than my PR Norvina palette, of course. My palette has most memorable, first and foremost, is my Sugar Crystals. Just because Mario got me this on my birthday. And y'all, I've always been a makeup lover. Always, absolutely always, since I was younger and I was able to actually start purchasing makeup. I've loved it. I love the techniques of it. I love what you can transform into with it. And to lose it all, and I mean, I had a lot of makeup. Maybe not as much as now, but I had a lot for an individual that didn't do content. You know what I mean? And I loved it. I loved my makeup. So for him to reach out and actually get me this, plus my Benefit and my Rustic Glam, is very, very sentimental for me. Those 3 palettes will never ever go anywhere, just because I have been blessed with such a great man, and for him to actually do that for me, I was just touched. Then I have all these amazing palettes that all my friends on here have sent me, and every single one of those means something to me. The paint palette, of course, that again sent me. The Blood Sugar, Becca sent me. Busy Beauty has sent me so many gorgeous palettes. Like, I can sit here and go for days. And yeah, I know y'all don't want to hear all that. But yes. Every single one that is sent to me as fan mail and stuff is treasured to the max. Palette worth the hype. Hands down would be my Tati palette. This is still to this day one of my best palettes. And I absolutely love the Tati palette. It is something that if you don't have, I really highly suggest to get, because of the chrome, the shimmers, and this glitter. These glitters are... I am not a neutral fan, and this is one of my top 10 favorite palettes of all time. And it's because of this right here. I also love how the color scheme is. You have one shade, it is shimmer, chrome, glitter, matte, shimmer. You know, it's just awesome. Awesome. You can do so many amazing looks with this. And Tati has Afterpay. I need to order me another Blenderful, like, for sure. I miss my Blenderful. And then I would say the other palette that's worth the hype will be a Jaclyn Hill. I really like this palette. I know this palette got a lot of shit talking about it, but I like the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. Thank you, Stacy, for sending it to me. I've never tried the Jaclyn Hill first one, so I can't really do no comparison to it, but I do know that it's a great palette, Volume 2. Okay, so the palette not worth the hype. To my opinion, oh, I got it out. This bad boy right here. Not worth the hype. Not worth the hype. It's Too Faced. Gorgeous packaging. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, look at the packaging. And I'm a sucker for packaging, y'all. Like, look at this. Gorgeous. But I really think they should have spent a little bit more time in the formula of it. I've used this palette once, twice. You can't even tell I've used it at all. But they don't blend out for me. I could not get it to blend worth of crap. It could have been the concealer I was using. I don't know, but I didn't care for it. And I know a lot of y'all were on the boat with me. Another one that's not really worth the hype would be the Rustic Glam, in my opinion. Just because it's a good palette. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful palette. It's beautiful colors. But the color scheme is a little off to me to make a look with. It's just kind of hard to work with it by itself, in my opinion. Favorite palette for favorite brand would be, my Juvia's, nor Volume 3 Coral, because I love Juvia's. My Blood Sugar by Jeffree Star, and then I also love Violet Voss, and that's my Sugar Crystals again. Most used palette, my Juvia's, my Jaclyn Hill, and of course my Tati palette. My Tati palette, I think, got the most use out of all of them. That one actually got some indentation in it, and it's not done yet, y'all. Not done yet. Wait till fall. But yeah, those are my 13 questions. I want to tag Keela, of course, and I'm not sure who else hasn't done this. I know it's been around for a while, and I know most of y'all already done it. So, if you have not done this tag, I'm tagging you. Tag, you're it. Adventures with Senior, I ain't really seen if you've done it. Sherry, Renee, all of y'all tagged. Tag, you're it. But thank y'all so much for being down in the comments with me. Oh yeah, Jessica, guess what? You're tagged too. If y'all need the questions, just hit me up. Let me know. Like I said, so many creators have come up with so many different ones. It's amazing. I could sit here and just name them all. But this was fun. This was very destructive for my area, but it was fun. So thank y'all for being here with me on the premiere. Don't forget to come back and comment down below. Let me know how you like this. Which ones were your favorites? Which ones wasn't? Which ones are on your wish list? Because I've got quite a few on my wish list. For sure. But I love y'all. Until the next.